What's going on, TRK gang? It's your girl K, the real one.
And it's your girl Chop, the biggest, the GOAT.
Period. How you feeling today, babe?
I feel good. It's nice outside,
It is a beautiful day
for thank God.
April 17th. But, hey,
Yeah.
Oh, it's also, first and foremost, before we do anything, it's also my late mom's birthday today. Shout out to you, Mom. Happy
birthday, Mom.
birthday. I love you. Thank you for creating this,
Okay. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Mom.
But yes, thank you, girl. It's been so long since I seen you in person. What is going on? I want to say it's been like 2 years.
And it don't seem like it.
At all.
At all.
You done had a baby. Shit, I done had a baby. But
we done had
how's
babies.
mom life? How's mom life? How's new mom life?
It's good. This is my first.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad I had a boy. Because I'm a boy mom at heart. I love boys. So I was real happy when I found out I was having a boy. But it's going way better than I expected. Because, speaking to other moms and talking to other moms,
they
always,
scared you a little bit?
Yeah, they always try to put out the cons before the pros when it come to being a mom. So I wasn't really worried, but it was like, when you have a child, you always want to do your best.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always an up and down, like, am I doing good enough? I don't even do that no more.
Absolutely, child.
My baby turned 5 months yesterday. I'm doing great.
Happy 5 months, baby.
We doing good.
Happy 5 months, chunky cheeks.
Yes, and what's going on with you and your babies? Because you got a little team.
I know. My baby, he be 1 in 4 months on August 15th.
Already,
child. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. He will not be 1. Time is flying. He be 2. I'm tripping. He's 1 right now.
That's even crazier. Because, all right, so now that I think about it, the last time that I did see you, I was at your house, and the kids was there, and he was small.
Mm-hmm.
He was, okay.
My little chinky man.
So 2 makes sense.
Time is just flying. But girl, I need the tea, okay?
I'm here for it. That's all I got.
I would love to know, how was your Mean Girls experience? Like, is it giving Now That's Tea?
I love Now That's TV.
Or is it giving
I ain't gonna be the type of person to put it down, and it had its little ups and downs, but I feel like my overall experience, it was good. Like, I had fun. That was my first time out LA, so I really enjoyed myself while I was out there. I feel like the only thing that I would have wanted to do more was to actually be out more. Mm-hmm. But most of the shows on Now That's TV are based indoors, like, in a house or a mansion or whatever.
Because the baddies don't fucking eat, so.
I know. No, listen. Y'all, they fed us. We had a chef. The chef was in the house with us.
Oh,
like, he had his own little area. We ate.
You ain't got that.
We ate every day. I won't lie. It was a couple times where, we had to come at security, because that's, we gonna be transparent about it. Security is a bunch of dudes. Dudes like to eat. There's a couple times where they tried to, like,
not a
get
bunch
in where
of
they
big ass grown ass men.
they tried to get in where they fit in with the food, but it was like, hold on now.
Oh,
like,
no.
let the ladies get what they need to get, and then y'all get what y'all need to get. But other than that, I feel like it was a good experience. Like, it wasn't overwhelming. Look, he's like, yeah,
nice,
he's
so
ready to get in the camera. I'm gonna get him.
Okay.
Hold on.
He's so cute.
Our guest for the day.
Hi, chunky man.
My son name is Safir,
Hi, baby.
and he is the coolest kid on the block.
Hi.
Okay.
So handsome.
And he's starting to have attachment issues. He's getting older. So yeah, he's gonna be right here with us, and if he has an opinion, he will say something.
And that is on period, ain't that, baby?
Okay. But no, I had a really good experience with Mean Girls. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself, and I tried to make it what I wanted to make it, instead of, what people usually make different shows on Now That's TV. It's all about, getting active and, getting up with bitches. It's very simple to make it how you want to make it. I feel like a lot of people get on Now That's TV and they come with the intentions of really just wanting to fight. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I'm the type of person, if I'm going to be on TV, I want to be able to show my personality outside of fighting. I know how to fight, but it's a lot more to me than just fighting. Like, I'm a businesswoman before anything. Like, so I feel like that was me and my best friend goal. Like, that was our goal from the rip. Like, we gonna do what we need to do when we need to do it. But we want to show who we are as people, because we really fun in real life. Like, in the city, people know who we are. So it was different going somewhere super far and like having to really like show people and like tell people and stuff. But I had a ball. I ain't even gonna lie.
How long was you filming for?
So we filmed for a week. It was the week of Halloween. Mind you, I love Halloween. That's like one of my favorite holidays. Only because I like dressing up. Mm-hmm. So that's like one of my... You good? That was one of my favorite holidays. So I was kind of glad that we did it around that time. We filmed for 7 days. One thing I can say about NetSTV that really grinds my gears is the sprinters. Like, we'll be out and about, majority of the day, but majority of the day we will be in the sprinter.
Oh, just boxed in.
And I'm not just speaking for me, because that got on damn near all of our nerves. Like, and that I feel like was one of the reasons why a lot of girls got into the shit that they had got into, because it was like, tensions was rising, attitudes was there,
heat rising,
drinks,
that's it.
Weed, like everybody, it was a lot. But that was one thing I wasn't really fucking with. Just being in the sprinter majority of the day, like, it was a lot of shit that we could have done that I felt like we could have done, but it, I wasn't the mediator or everything, so it wasn't really much that I could do, but just do what I needed to do while I was there. But other than that, I had a ball.
Would you go back?
Of course. I'm literally in the process of talking to them. I got a meeting on Friday about it. So, yeah, I'm getting in where I fit in. I done had my baby. I'm ready.
I know that's
I'm ready to get back in the field. You feel me?
I know that's right. Period. You about to be 6 months too?
Oh, exactly.
Period.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
I get it. This might be a little weird. Okay, my next question. But I'm a little weird, so we just going.
No, go ahead. I'm here for it.
You ever been attracted to a cartoon?
Yes.
Oh, which cartoon?
Oh, this is a crazy question, but wait.
Wait, no, because I'll be there. I'm
this
like,
is going to be
so
weird. And I feel like people probably not even going to know who I'm talking about. It's, all right, so you ever seen the movie Madagascar?
Hell yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out his name. It was the
lemur?
I think it was the third Madagascar, when they went to the jungle and they found the lion parents and stuff. The male, no, the male hippo.
I
forget his name.
She
said his name. She said his name in the movie and I forgot it. But Mo, yeah, you know.
That word. All right.
That's all you need to know. She know. That's all she. I don't know.
I'm crying.
Cause I don't have a type. When it comes to men, I don't really have a type and nothing like that. But the thick. Yeah, they kind of get my attention. You feel me? Like,
girl, it was Johnny Bravo for me.
That
and Dave the Barbarian.
All right, okay. All right, now that we on the topic, it all makes sense. Johnny Bravo makes clear sense. He was fired.
And the dad from Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wait, the professor. No, for real.
I'm crying.
That's a conversation for another day. But no, yeah. I'm trying to think. It's one more. It was, hold on, wait, because I know I can probably look him up. He was on Barnyard. What you looking at? We're staring at me.
I'm crying. You said Barnyard?
Yes, it was.
You talking about the TV show,
another thick character.
You talking about the TV show, right?
Yes.
With the cow.
Yes. It was one of the cows, but it was like one of the guy cows, but he was
the main character bull?
Nope.
Oh shit, I don't remember that.
There's another one. I forget his name. I gotta get up on the names, but I'm a cartoon person, so I watches me some cartoons. And I ain't gonna lie, Woody.
As in Toy Story?
Yes.
Oh no, you lost me there, babe. I can't stand Toy Story.
I love me some Woody.
I can't fucking stand Toy Story. If anything, if I would pick anybody from Toy Story, it's gonna be what's the villain? Darth Vader? Buzz Lightyear.
No wait,
whatever the hell his name is, that's who it's gonna be.
Oh my god, I literally was just watching this. Why I can't get his name? I know who you talking about though.
Don't worry.
I know exactly who you talking about. You talking about Darth Vader?
That's not his name?
No.
Oh shit.
Darth Vader is from Star Wars. But I know who you're talking about. It's Zerg. That's his name. That's what it is. That's hilarious. That was a good ass question.
I'm crying. Yo,
No,
you ready for the next one?
I'm ready.
What is your opinion on the word whore? Whores. Like, do you believe in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There is such thing as whores, for sure. Like, I feel like people get hoe and whores mixed up. I feel like a hoe and a whore are two different things. A whore is really like a straight up slut. Like, you know, somebody that, in my opinion, I feel like a whore usually is a nympho. Somebody that just likes fucking. You know, like just like sexual encounters, period. Like, regardless of how it is, who it is. That's what a whore is, in my opinion. A hoe. Okay, I like to be very transparent with myself. I'm a stripper hoe.
I'm crying.
I am. I'm a stripper hoe. I enjoy entertaining men, but you know, without the extra shit, without the stuff that whores do. Like, if that makes sense.
So, an exotic entertainer.
Pretty much. Stripper hoe. That's what me and my friends call it. We call it a stripper hoe. Like, you know, I'm very active in the club scenes. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not as active as I used to be. Like, I'm gonna say nowadays, I probably wouldn't be considered a stripper.
I'm crying. You just had a baby. It's understandable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But before I had my son, yeah, I was very active in the club scene. You know, moving around different clubs, different places, always dealing with different people, like on the money tip, like, you know, just making sure I was getting what I needed to get. But a whore is definitely straight to the point. I mean, listen, a whore is an info.
You consider DTB to be a whore with her 2,000?
You said who?
DTB, Diamond Body? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing. I feel like once you get to a certain age and you grown and you mature and you taking care of yourself, you know, that my chart going to get checked and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like you grown and you on your shit. I don't really look at it as a whore. You just like to have fun.
Yeah, and I feel like if you're on that type time, like where you got your shit together, you know, you're mature about everything that you do, even if you're doing anything and everything, but you're mature about it.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you just a dumbass loosey-goosey,
that's a whore.
Then I might call you up.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, it's definitely levels to it. Like, it's not all just one thing. And I hate when people try to make it seem like it is, because it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a whore is not every female that you run into that does certain shit. Like, me being a dancer, I've seen whores.
I try to avoid just using that word altogether.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the word whore, honestly. Like, girl,
crazy.
It's...
Because what was your mom?
It was... Check that. No, but seriously, it's like, I feel like with whores, I just say they do what they want to do. Like, I'm not about to blatantly call a girl a whore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you ask me about a girl who's a whore, oh no, she just do what she want to do. That's what I call it. Like, you know, you ain't got no discretion. You ain't got no picks. You just do what the fuck you want to do.
And keep doing it and call it a day. Live
exactly.
Your fucking life. Boom it a boppity. Now.
I'm ready for all of it.
What do you feel as though needs to seriously change about this generation?
On which aspect? Like, because it's a lot.
Let's start with, like, socially. Like, as far as friends, as far as peer pressure, as far as social media.
I feel like, and I'm speaking from a female's perspective, I don't really know, like, I see the type shit that guys go through, but I feel like nowadays females really be jealous of other females.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time it kind of be pointless. Like, it don't be really making no sense as to why. Or you can have friends that are jealous of you and never really know it. Like, but they throw signs, but you'll never really know it.
Hidden
like,
animosity.
Yes. Like,
that shit's scary.
In this generation of females, I hate that. Like, it's annoying. And me personally, I know some people probably can't, but I know how to read between the lines.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can read a room real good. Like you can walk into a room and know when a bitch ain't feeling you or a bitch is jealous. Like I know, but it's a lot of girls out here that really be oblivious to it. Like, and they still be dealing with these people, and the girls that they around really don't like them. Like, and it's like, I don't know. I don't be understanding why. Like, I can see why some girls might be jealous of other girls, but instead of feeding into the jealousy, like, it's other ways to go about it. Like, you know, it's like, you know, oh, she got this and that going on. Go ask her how she got that shit.
Oh my God.
Instead of being jealous about it. Like, oh, this bitch got this and that. Like, no.
I cannot stand when a mother, female, male, alien, I don't care. I cannot stand when a mother freaker acts stingy about some information.
Yeah, I don't even
they
play
ain't
that.
even come up with, bro.
I feel like
what?
If it's something I need to know,
child,
or something I ask about, and you like gatekeeping, I feel like you kind of being weird about. Like, it's certain stuff that I understand that people gatekeep. Like, all right, I ain't gonna lie. My wigs. I found this really good site that I get my wigs from now, and they really good wigs. Like, for the low too. Like, if I'm not close to you, I'm a gatekeeper.
I get that.
Because it's one of them places where it's like, you know, if a lot of people know about it, then I feel like, and that's probably what most here, the price is gonna go up, the people gonna start acting yeah. So it's one of those places, you know, my bad, y'all. Like, I gotta keep that to myself. But if you like my close friend, my best friend, like my sister, and you like, damn, like, where you get that hair from? I'm telling you, of course. But outside of that, I feel like it's a lot of things that people try to gatekeep or try to keep from other people that don't even be that deep.
At all.
Like,
I was literally just telling this girl, we've been friends on Instagram for like 3-4 years. We really need to link in person at this point. But
that's how it be
about my breast reduction, about where I went, the doctor, the process and stuff. And I told her, and she was just so like thankful and grateful.
Yeah, because she probably went to 3 other bitches that had the same thing, and they didn't want to give her no information. But that's weird. It's a breast reduction. Girl, my back hurt. Please tell me where you went to, because I'm trying to fix my back problems.
I be exercising and everything.
And that's what I mean by
my breast reduction.
It don't be making sense sometimes. Like, it be the bare minimum. Like, girl, it's a doctor. Because if I really wanted to go out my way and do that research on who you went to, I really could, and I really could find out. But to make shit easier, I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and most girls really just be asking because they really be curious or they really be wanting to know. Bitches be mean. That's what it is. In my opinion, they just be mean as hell for nothing.
I feel like, as far as when it used to change about this generation, like one of the biggest problems is these stupid ass trends, bro.
Everything is a trend,
bro, and it's to the point where it makes no sense at all. It's
especially
driving me
with
crazy.
The clothes. Oh my god. Alright, so you know they got the little fur boot trend right now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I do not like them things, man. I don't know if it's because I really don't like them.
I'm gonna say I don't like the short
much.
And that's probably just because I'm tall. Like, I'm tall compared to most females. But I had the long ones, and when I would have mine on, people would be like, oh my god, like, I never seen those before. Like, those are cute. Where did you get them from? Like, I always, like, I don't mind the trend, depending on what it is.
It gotta make sense.
That's what I'm saying, especially when it comes to, like, clothes and stuff like that. But when it comes repetitive, like, to the point where you really walking down the block and every other person you walking past got it on, I feel like that's a problem.
Oh, you know what pissed me off? Motherfuckers them like they ain't go to school. Everybody keep putting the $sign after the dollar amount. It drives me crazy. You know how many times I done wrote somebody trying to ask about a service and then it gave me a price with the $sign. No, bro, we ain't doing no business. You ain't learned that shit in school.
It don't even be that deep, because you just tell me,
bro.
Like, I know.
It drives me crazy.
I know if you putting down money, if you putting a price, I know.
That's
I know it's gonna be a $sign right there,
bro. I swear. All right, girl, I'm ready to answer some questions.
You ready? All right, because I'm getting into it, okay? So I broke my questions down into 3 sections. So I did family, I did business, and I did personal.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with business. Now, I know you had your shop and you had your hair and stuff. How is that going for you? What's going on with that?
Girl,
talk to me.
As of May of last year, 2024, I'm officially completely done with the shop and everything. Originally, I went into it with my business partner. I was really excited. She was more experienced as far as being a diverse stylist. You know, me, I was only with the braids. I don't do the weaves and the natural hair and all that. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. But, and she was older. She's basically old enough to be my mom. So,
it was given like you was like her protege.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
One thing I will say, me and her are not currently speaking right now. And that right there taught me not to go into business with friends because it can ruin the friendship. We basically butted heads on a lot of different things. We was both dealing with different things personally that we sometimes brought to work with us. You could see it on her face and stuff. I be missing her, but you know, just gotta love her from a distance. You know?
I feel like in situations like that, it kind of be a pride thing. Like,
it could be.
At the end of the day, whether the business worked out or not, as long as y'all figure out where y'all stand with it, like outside of it, as like yo, we came into this as friends. We was close before we even had a building.
I tried to take
clients,
that approach, and I always told myself, I put her in the category with one of my friends. Like, all right, I will never fight them, never let it go.
Right, like it ain't that deep to where we gotta go there.
But she would have this thing where she would talk to everybody like they one of her kids, and I can't do that. Okay, yeah. I'm nice, I'm polite.
That's how I am.
I'm everything.
Because it's like, especially when you're dealing with people that are older than you, they forget that regardless of you being older than me, I'm still an adult.
Yeah, I still need that mutual respect.
Exactly.
Because once I start respecting you, you gonna feel that shit. And
I mean, that's understandable though.
So,
that's understandable.
Yeah.
You know, just give it time. Only time will tell.
Boom.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, what were the pros and the cons of having a shop?
Pros, first and foremost, I'm my own motherfucking boss. Okay? I'm not good with authority at all. Because once you start talking to me like I'm crazy, acting like I need this job, I ain't no other job out there and stuff, you know? So I love working for myself, being able to come and go as I please. I want to say one of the biggest cons was finding reliable employees. Because, you know, we still had to pay shop rent. The shop rent by itself was almost $3,000.
So were y'all like the people that y'all had in the shop working, they were paying y'all, right?
Mm-hmm.
For like the shares and
weekly.
Okay. That makes sense.
A lot of the time, some of the girls we hired, it's like they just didn't take their craft serious, you know? So clients wasn't coming in, the money wasn't coming in. It was just...
You think it was because they was in the shop? Because you know how most people, when they do stuff like, you know, out of home or travel and do stuff, they be having the clientele, like they be having.
Yeah, but if you know you got clientele and your money is better at home, why come get interviewed and go through the
why
tour,
try to find a location? If you know, yeah, that makes sense.
People just don't want to work. But it got to the point where we was taking from our personal funds to pay for everything the shop. Rent, almost $3,000. Water, gas, like all bills like you got a house, plus our house stuff.
I'm about to say, because basically, like, if you want to be technical, that's what it is.
Yeah, it was
building
too
itself.
much.
That's like y'all. It's a business, but it's like your home. Like
we put so much into that shop, man. We put so much.
I know.
Into that
I
shop.
seen it, and I loved it. I remember that was my first time there. I'm trying to think. Did we do a podcast there too? Is that where we recorded at?
The epic failure, yes. I was just watching that earlier.
And it's crazy. I had fun though. We did.
Oh, yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it was fun. But that was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was my first time there, and it was so nice in there. And I remember telling Bam that, like, oh my God. I said, I didn't know this was her shop.
Oh,
Your shop was right across the street from my grandma's house.
Oh, shoot.
So I'm like, damn, like, I could have been coming. I said, I could have been coming here the whole time.
Period.
But no, like, it was really nice in here.
Thank you.
All right, hold on, wait. I got. All right, I feel like this is a good one. Are you big on hair changes and appearance changes as a businesswoman?
Absolutely. I told myself from the rip, this year I was gonna step outside of my comfort zone more. I used to be scared to like try different styles and stuff because, like I said, I'm not the wig person. I'm not getting with the lace front and the glue down and all that. So if I try this style, I'm not really 100%. Sometimes I got to sleep on it, and, I wake up, I don't like it, I'm gonna take that shit out.
Right.
So
that's how I am.
And I got 3 kids, so keep paying for 200 plus installs back to back. It got to be a lot.
It's a lot.
So I
that's
just stuck to what I knew. But this year, for sure.
I believe in learning how to do shit yourself.
Man, bro, it's not
for
even
a long
I don't have the
time.
patience.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
don't have the patience.
And
I'd rather
that's probably the difference between me and you. For a long time, I definitely was spending a lot of money to get my hair done. You see him spitting, child. He's teasing. Getting my hair done and buying bundles and like it was a lot. Like I really had to really sit myself down and teach myself how to do all that. Like now I'm like makeup. I just started getting into makeup about like 2 years ago. Like, and people be thinking how good I do my makeup that I've been doing it for a long time. No. I got tired of paying them $70, $80, $90. Yeah. No, I took my ass to YouTube University.
I'm crying.
I taught myself how to do my makeup, and I do it so good. Like, when I was first started doing my makeup, people would come, like, when I would go to work to the club, like, the girls would come to me, like, oh my God, like, who did your makeup? And I'm like, me. Oh my God, can you do mine? And that was before I was doing anybody makeup. I was like, no. Like, I don't even trust myself to do anybody makeup because I'm thinking I'm on some, like, beginner type shit. Like, I can't, really, I'm not really comfortable with doing somebody else, especially somebody that wasn't my skin complexion. Like, it was intimidating as hell, but I sat and I really taught myself how to do it. Girl.
I'm crying.
I be getting bookings out the ass for the makeup. And I love it. I love it though. But I like makeup is something that I found for myself that I actually really like doing outside of like shaking my ass.
I'm crying. Y'all heard her. Go book with her. Looks by Des on Instagram.
Book with your girl.
Period.
Okay, and this is a no lash look. Okay.
Period.
The lashes would have had me a little hot today.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
All right, wait. I got one more. And this is the personal. So what's going on with your love life?
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming.
Hell yeah.
It's going on 2 years I've been single. I was in a 7-year relationship with my kid's dad, since I was like 19.
Oh yeah, so you've been locked in.
Yeah. I was in a relationship. I was depressed. I was a mess. Now I'm not all depressed anymore. I had a couple deaths, lost my mom and my grandmom, so.
Yeah, you just had to find a way to get yourself out of that.
There you go.
That make a lot of sense.
Yeah. So I'm feeling a lot better. I'm happy. I woke up excited.
That's good.
That's
listen, the single life will do that to you. I don't know what the fuck I am, man. We're not gonna we're not even gonna talk about it.
Because you definitely caught me off guard.
We're not even gonna talk about my love life today. We're gonna leave that over there. But I know with you and you having your kids and stuff, like outside of being in a relationship, that it would be a lot. So I'm glad that you're at the space that you at. It looks really good on you too.
Thank you.
So yeah. And
first time mom looks good on you, babes.
Is it? Yes. Have you on the MILF vibes?
Period. Period. Ain't that right, Fat Man? Ain't that right? You're not paying me no mind.
Yeah, he's looking at everything but
that
us.
Right.
But no. I'm glad I got to do this with you, and I'm glad that we're doing this together. You know how long I've been trying to do the podcast, and I have a lot to talk about, and I know you too. But yeah, the first episode ate down, of course. We already knew it was going to be.
And that's on period. And the next one, and the next one, and the next one. It's just, we just going to keep timing, baby. That's all.
So make sure y'all come back.
Yes, go like, comment, subscribe, share, show love, okay? Don't be no haters. If you fuck with us, you fuck with us. If you don't, you don't. But don't be a hater. That's weird, you know?
Okay.
Hashtag everything, TRK gang. We love y'all. And we have a very special Mother's Day giveaway coming up. We're going to give you guys details on our next episode.